Good morning, children. Children, today we will see English grammar. From that, we will see kinds of nouns. First of all, we will see what is a noun. A noun is a naming word. It is used as the name of a person, place, animal, thing, quality, material, group, idea, feeling, etc. Children, today we will see about common noun and proper nouns, concrete noun and abstract nouns, countable and uncountable nouns, singular and plural noun. So first of all we will see common nouns and proper noun. So what is common noun? A common noun is the name given in common to person, place, animals or things of same class or kind. And proper noun means it is the name of a particular person, place, animal or thing. A proper noun always begin with a capital letter. Some proper nouns include two or more words. Some example of common noun are beach, city, festival, month, garden. All of these are the common nouns. And now the proper noun, Marine Beach, Pune City, Diwali Festival, month of October, Mahajan Garden, etc. Students, now you will see some more example of common noun and proper noun. You can see a picture of boy. Boy is a common noun and name of the boy is Rahul. It is proper noun. Now, picture of girl. Girl is a common noun and name of the girl is Rima, which is her proper noun. Next one, that is picture of dog. Dog is common noun and name of the dog is Lucy, which is proper noun. Next one, that is you can see picture of car. Car, it is a common noun and name of the car is Honda City, which is the proper noun. Picture of fort. Fort, it is a common noun and name of the fort is Red Fort, which is the proper noun. So I think now you will understand common noun and proper noun. Now we will turn towards next type, that is concrete nouns and abstract nouns. So children, what is concrete noun? Concrete noun means anything that you can see, touch, smell, taste or hear is a concrete noun. Concrete nouns are words that refer to objects that we can experience with our five senses by seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting and touching. Example of concrete noun are the angry farmer chased the wolf away. Here you can see farmer and wolf, which is the concrete noun. Second example, the river flowed behind the school. River and school, it is a concrete noun. Next example, the little child touched the green leaf gently. So here child and leaf, which is the concrete noun. Students, now we will see about the abstract noun. So what is abstract noun? Abstract nouns are totally opposite of concrete noun. They can only be thought of or felt. They can be seen or touched. Abstract noun is the name given to an idea, feeling, action, quality, state, etc. that you cannot actually touch or see. For example, people were amazed at the wisdom of the old man. Second example, laughter can drive away unhappiness. Third one is, childhood is meant for having fun and enjoyment. Now students, you can see here wisdom, laughter, unhappiness, childhood, fun, enjoyment, all of these are the example of abstract noun which you can feel but you can't see and you can't touch it. Children, an abstract noun refers to quality, action, and state of being. For example, kindness, laughter, beauty, quality, action, state of being. In short, abstract nouns are words that name ideas, feelings, emotions, qualities, and concepts. Many abstract nouns are formed by adding suffixes. For example, dryness, dryness, childhood, childhood. Some abstract nouns end in y, ty, or ity. For example, beauty, responsibility, etc. Some abstract nouns end in ion, tion, ation. For example, collection, action, etc. Children, some more example of concrete noun are farmer, gold, school, river, garden, wood, book, pen, cycle, etc. And some more example of abstract nouns are opinion, poor, laughter, sad, action, angry, brotherhood, handsome, lazy, etc. Children, now next type, that is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So what is countable nouns? Countable nouns are the name of things that can be counted, and uncountable nouns are the names of things that cannot be counted. Countable nouns have plural forms. For example, spoon, spoons, student, students. Uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. For example, snow, snow, floor, floor, jam, jam, oil, oil. Countable nouns are objects that can be counted as separate units using numbers. For example, 5 fingers, 6 chairs, 10 pencils, etc. Uncountable nouns are objects that cannot be separated and counted individually. We use words such as much, some, or little before uncountable nouns to quantify them. For example, much snow, some food, little salt, some grass, etc. Abstract nouns are mostly uncountable. For example, danger, courage, happy, sad, lazy, etc. The determiners any is used in negative sentences with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Countable nouns can be both singular and plural. They can be shown with a number. For example, 1 pen, 6 pens, 1 chair, 10 chairs, etc. Friends, now you have to see some pictures shown on the screen that are the example of countable noun. 3 boys, 3 girls, trees, 6 pens. Now here some example of uncountable noun, that is jam, oil, floor, snow, etc. Students, now we will see about singular and plural nouns. A noun that denotes only one person or thing is said to be of the singular number, and a noun that denotes more than one person or thing is said to be of the plural number. A noun can refer to one or more than one person, animal, place or thing is known as plural nouns, and a noun that names one person, animal, place or thing is called a singular noun. For example, a girl, a dog, a ball, etc. A noun that names more than one person, animal, place, or thing is called a plural noun. For example, boys, dogs, flowers, etc. Students, we add s to most of the nouns to show a plural form. We add es to nouns that end in ch, sh, o, s, double s, x, and z to get their plural forms. For example, bush, bushes, dish, dishes, mango, mangoes, fox, foxes, quiz, quizzes, etc. Children, sometimes some words ending in o take only s in its plural forms. For example, piano, pianos, ox, oxen. The noun that end in a consonant followed by y change into plural form by changing the y to I and adding es. For example, body, bodies, city, cities, country, countries. The noun that end in a vowel followed by y change into plural form simply by addition of s. For example, key, keys. To form the plural of a noun that ends in f or fe, we replace the f or fe with ves. For example, leaf, leaf. Its plural is leaves, leaves. A few words do not follow the rules. For example, chef, chef, chefs. Some nouns have the same form in singular and plural. For example, sheep, hare, deer, bison. These are known as irregular nouns. A few singular nouns form their plural by changing the inside vowel or vowels. For example, man, man, men, men, tooth, tooth, teeth, teeth. Let's see some more example of singular and plural. Boy, boys, girl, girls, flower, flowers, pen, pens, tree, trees. Children, now note down homework. Write 10 examples of each kinds of nouns. You have to write down this in your grammar notebook. Thank you, students. Take care. Bye-bye.